I'd like to welcome Vicky Ellis and the sailing team that is Switzerland.
And the cowbell.
Let's do a bit of downhill skiing here with that bell.
Alice, can you take the camera? Can you take the camera?
Okay, so that's return.
Starboard side is all right for now. The starboard halyard is all right for now. Okay.
You made it safe down the mast. How was it up there?
Did. Amazing view. It moves much more than below. So as soon as there's a little wave here, you have like a 3 meters movement on top of the mast, but now the sea is okay, so that's a sign. So yeah, amazing view. Cool to see the boat running with a kite up from there. And otherwise, easy job to be done, so it was quite straightforward. And now I'm back. Cool. Grind, grind. Hold.
Here we see applied string theory in action. Professor Ariely is figuring out the ramp net. We have here a little bit of a piece of snakes.
Guys, Lindsay showing us the way. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
And then you finally.
Hallelujah. They're all here, all on this side. All done already. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling a bit sore.
Yeah. Can you show us the war wound?
Okay, here is the wound.
Oh.
And nobody's punched me, I promise.
No? You
No.
were not involved in a galley fight? No?
No.
Nobody punched you because they couldn't find the stuff in the galley?
No, nobody punched me because they couldn't find the stuff in the galley.
I couldn't find the hot chocolate last
Yeah.
night. And it was...
No, I got hit by a lazy sheet, I think, the lazy spinnaker sheet, when we were getting it ready to do a letterbox drop. And this is the result.
You're really tough. You on deck?
Yeah. Need to get the other one to match now.
Marlies, how are you feeling?
Yeah, much better. I'm okay. I was out yesterday, and tea didn't go quite into my mouth, but it ended up on my stomach.
Oh.
And I was looked after me. Went out, some cooling gel put on, a bit of rest, and it was going again.
Guys.
So Heather, what was the job you were just doing?
Had to clean out the bilges, which is a job we have to do every watch. No, we're all right on here. So water can seep in, it's not a problem as long as you monitor it. And they can get pretty dirty, it's not the nicest job in the world. And it's just a case of emptying it out, either using a pump, or if it's just a small amount of water, you can use a sponge.
So we found water flowing around underneath the galley. So Heather is now pumping it out. A bit of a thankless task.
Nobody rushes to volunteer to do it, but everybody knows it's got to be done, so it's just one of those things.
This is fresh water in our bilges, not bilge water. Because our water maker is leaking. Half of the water it produces is going into the bilges. The other half is fortunately going into the tank. But we have to do this every hour.
Hi Charlie, water maker specialist on board Team Switzerland. How's it going?
It's going really well. Yeah, we've had a fantastic. How many hours, Gordon, have we been doing this? About 2. We've been working on this repair since 10 o'clock this morning, and it's now nearly 4 o'clock, so 6 hours. Basically, the water maker is not productive anymore, so we are having to really ration on water. So the key bit is we have to fix this, otherwise the race is compromised, at least this leg of the race is compromised.
Yeah, it's going good. Doing very good. Hopefully, we'll be in the building the next half hour. You can come back for a cup of water, a jug of water. Otherwise, it will be it's over.
Yeah, it was a little bit inconclusive on the problem we had. I mean, we still basically have quite a serious leak out of one of the seals on the water maker itself. But we took some advice from both the GB boat and from the Clipper maintenance folks down in Gosport, and was advised to epoxy resin that seal. So we stripped it all down with that. It basically ended up that the leak hadn't got any worse. In fact, it was probably a little easier, but definitely it was a band-aid solution. So the good news is we're producing water. The bad news is it's probably about 20% efficient, and we're losing a lot of water into the bilges still. So, so the bilge guys are pretty busy, although it's clean water for them, and I think it's become a bit of a foot bath for them all, just to cool the feet down as well while they're doing the bilges, which is good news.
Is that lovely, darling? Oh, it is sweet. I'm doing too.
Well, earlier on today we decided to retire from the race temporarily, to motor to the nearest yacht to us at the time, which was Garmin, and collect some water from them, because our water maker has now failed. It's not producing adequate supplies, and we would be running out of water before we got to Rio. We put a little tender, our little flub, I used to call them flubs, our little flub was relayed between the two boats, and so the empty canisters went back from us, and the full canisters came back from Garmin to us.
Okay, let's get that one going, guys.
We put it in every available tank container that we've got on board, really. So we've got full tanks, and we've got full jerry cans, and we've got full dry bags, so that we've got an additional 400 litres or so of water.
So we're very grateful to Garmin.
Absolutely, they were absolute stars, and they really supported us well, and they sent us chocolate cake, which was fantastic.
Ice! Ice! Come on! Eyes up, Garmin, eyes up!
Put it to you, Hans.
Keep it off, Dave, keep it off! Keep it forward, Dave, keep it forward!
Take your turn off. Take your turn off.
You guys, get the Yankee down! That's it, pull it backwards, pull it backwards! Pull it backwards! Yankee down, Yankee down, Yankee down! Okay, come on, Pete! Okay, Yankee down, Yankee down! Yeah, it is, I know, yeah. That's it, pull that clue down, guys! That's it, pull that whole Yankee sheet through there, Greg. Pull that lazy sheet all the way through. Pull it all the way through, Greg. Keep pulling that sheet all the way through. Pull it all the way to the end. It's got to come off.
Well done, guys. Go, go, go.
Really? I'm like,
Right. Right a bit. Stop. Oh, wait, so they're all okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, on your wall, on your call.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go, 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 Greg. Come on.
Oh, Greg.
Creep, watch the creep, watch the creep, watch the creep, watch the creep. Oh, Antonio. On the way, grab it. No pressure, Ali, no pressure.
I think it should.
Hey, no booing, no booing.
No, yes.
Happy
Okay.
Right, well, as the first person to take up the pressure challenge, I'm very impressed with the speed you did that cake. This morning we got our spinnaker sheet, our lazy spinnaker sheet, the one that doesn't attach to the sail or hold the power of the sail. We got it wrapped around our rudder. The force of the waves grabbed hold of the rope and took it off into the back, and on its way it managed to get a couple of wraps around our rudder post before we could stop it. So had a bit of an eventful morning trying to get it off.
So how do we work out how to release it?
We got our ship's GoPro, strapped it onto the end of a pole, and stuck it over the side of the boat whilst we were doing 10 to 14 knots surfing with a spinnaker wrap. That enabled us to see what wrap we actually had and what bits of rope we wrapped where. So we analysed the footage down below and managed to work out which ones we needed to pull in which direction, and bingo, it came off.
So a successful operation without losing too much speed.
As a successful operation, no boat speed loss, which was important. Had we not had the GoPro, we probably would have had to stop the boat, take it down the sails, put somebody in the sea to actually get the rope out. So yeah, very pleased, and we're still making good course in the doldrums. So yeah, good.
Can't hold myself.
Okay, Rose, what were you doing clambering around on the end of the boom?
I was trying to get the topping lift off so that we can use it to replace the main halyard. But it turned out that climbing out to the end of the boom was not as easy as I thought. So I ended up hugging the boom like a monkey.
Okay, topping lift off.
And what were you doing at the mast?
I then took the topping lift all the way to the top and put it at the top of the mainsail, and then I took the main halyard off and brought it back down so that we could inspect it for chafe.
And have you been up the top of the mast before while we were at sea?
No, never at sea, and never on a 70 either.
You watch the light there, was it?
So what was it like?
A lot more wobbly. I feel like all my internal organs have been squeezed down, and my legs are a bit numb.
So did you enjoy it?
I did.
Lovely summer weather.
Where are we? We have a warrior returning from the bow.
Dave?
Carlo! Look who's the first person.
So Jonathan,
Yes.
what are we doing here?
I shower.
But have you heard of the rule helm and shampoo before?
Look at shampoo in your eyes now.
Helm and shampoo.
Clara works in every climate. How beautiful.
Okay, just in case it wasn't clear, we are basically stand still in the middle of the Atlantic, being washed and showered by a gentle and kind squall. And what the skipper thinks to do about that? Washing her hair. Shocking. I'm gonna
serious racing boat.
I'm gonna report it to Clipper. This is just shocking. So unprofessional.
So we had a bit of an accident yesterday. What happened?
Well, it was midway through our 2,000 miles to go party, and it was in the evening slot, 5:30 till 6. Everybody was dancing away with fancy dress on. The fancy dress consisted of wearing pieces of the boat as such, so blowing vegetable nets, sail ties, colanders. Karina chose to wear a funnel. There was a funnel on her head, the funnel that we used at the moment for our emergency water rations into the bottles. Halfway through that, the funnel flew over her head and went into the water. No one knew exactly what had happened, but we had seen it, and it became a full man overboard emergency. Because I still had the pants of power on, it became my job to go into the water.
Against the water!
My life jacket's going to go off.
Yeah.
Farcical as it was, we did the full heave to round the Clyde and we managed to save the funnel.
Go! Yeah! Don't throw it!
Amidst a pod of dolphins coming up beside us, so it was pretty bizarre. But we got the funnel and it was a happy ending.
And did you get wet?
I got wet, but part of the job. No, it was a bizarre scenario and a good end to the watch.
What is Queen Neptune and what have you been doing?
Well, we have to make all the freshies that hasn't crossed the equator has to go through a ritual when we cross the equator?
7, 10, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0!
And what did that involve today?
Today we found their sins and got some stuff in her face.
So how come you were picked to be the queen then?
Because I've done it before.
And what did they make you do last time when you crossed the equator?
Oh, we didn't do that. We had port wine and chocolate.
A lot easier then.
A lot easier.